days when we'd be free. All the things that I have seen, I have watched my brothers get thrown into that machine. But no more, the time is now to burn this old prison to the ground. Burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground, till every factory, farm and abattoir is crumbled down. If you show resistance, or if you refuse to change, then I am here to tell you there's a fire on the way. If you change the way we're raised, do you think your conscience will be saved? You can label us as ethical, organic or free range, but in the end, it is all the same. Just another way to send us to our graves. But can't you see it's all the same? We all have a heartbeat and blood coursing through our veins. They'll try to divide, try to keep us tightly bound. Together we can burn them to the ground. Burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground. Soon the rising embers of compassion will surround your draconian traditions as they're swallowed by the flames. So heed this as a warning, there's a fire on the way. To realize it's the system that's to blame. Wherever there is murder, there is money to be made. All you crooked politicians who commodify our lives, you better pray for your redemption as the heat's about to rise. And you can try and run, but there is nowhere left to hide. There's a fire on its way to you tonight. Burn it to the ground. One day songs of love and liberation will be found and echoed through the ages of when the war was won. So strike a match and know that there are better times to come. Let's watch it burn. Let's watch it burn. Let's watch it burn now, never to return. Let's watch it burn. Let's watch it burn. Watch it burn now, never to return. To which I'm bound, I spend most of my life in the sky. And I remember that time I took her fall, and I lay there grounded for a while. When you found me, I was broken and bruised, lost and confused, and I hate. Then you told me that things would be okay. Summer's gone, you'd send me on my way. You would see me flying once again from those far-off places I had been. When I hear that calling in the south wind blows, I'll be on my way back home. watching from afar as I drifted from your view. You will see me flying once again from those far-off places I had been. When I hear that calling and the south wind blows, I'll be on my way back home. I was dreaming, I was sleeping on the wing, and I was wondering if you knew what it feels like beneath the silver crescent moon, knowing one day soon the sky will bring me back to you. You will see me flying once again from those far-off places I had been. When I hear that calling and the south wind blows, I'll be on my way back home. I'll be on my way back home. I'll be on my way back home. Let me fill you in on the holes you are missing in your heart and in your brain. You need to reevaluate the way you're thinking about the food chain, 'cause it's insane how many innocent lives that are born each day are stolen from the mother's udder. Can you imagine your child being taken away? Well, it's unnatural, you see. It's not the way these things should be. Human beings have become a parasite, a virus causing an outbreak of zoonotic disease. Well, if you please, will you take this old advice? Try to live without harm and never take any lies. And don't abuse the food you choose. Let your whole body become a garden of paradise. Well, it's a cruel world that we're living in, but you get to choose if it is something you're complicit in. And if you think that you've been missing out on minerals and vitamins, then maybe it's compassion you're deficient in. It makes your bones grow stronger each day. But where do you think the milk that you drink is from? Do you think that I'm always in this state, ready to lactate? If ignorance is bliss, you must be living in the darkest part, up on the edge of the abyss. And now it's time to open your eyes wide, step into the light and then realize that all the things you see are made from connective energy. The sun, the moon, the sea, the stars, the sky. There's no separation from you and I. So while we are here and alive, whoa, you stand beside us, and together now we can learn to live without violence. And everything that ends, well, it comes back once again, because this life it moves in cycles. This life it moves in cycles. Somehow the sacred divinity of the cow has been rewritten in the pages of history, and now the only fragments left of our femininity are from the years and years we've been used for our fertility. But now I hear there is a revolution at hand, so reclaim the soil and rewild the land. Your economy is based upon supply and demand. You've got to demand to find another way to be kind to every animal and every sentient being. Should be living in the wild and roaming free. And if only you could find the time to radicalize your mind, then you would find that everything that you would ever need could be found. If you bury your roots inside the ground, then the seed of an idea can be sown and eventually become a garden overgrowing life. There's no difference between you and I. Whoa, you stand beside us, and together now. We can learn to live without violence, and everything that ends, will it come back once again? Because this life it moves in cycles. This life it moves in cycles. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. We are all the same. Oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. When I was just a boy, I thought that I was free. I did not know the dangers of the great Antarctic Sea. I was carried by the tide with my mother by my side. And if I ever strayed too far, she would warn me every time. Be careful where you preach, son, if you go beyond the waves. There are men out there with ill intent who will take you far away. Many years have passed since those fishermen attacked. My mother, she was taken off with a harpoon in her back. So I curse these southern seas with a storm that won't relent, till the waves within these waters drag you down into the depths. So be warned if you go whaling now out on the open shores. We will take down every single ship until whaling is no more. Heave-ho, watch it go down to the belly of the ocean floor. And we'll sing and cheer as it disappears when we sink the Nisshin Maru. I have seen those shadows on the surface pass me by, and the nets they cast behind themselves 200 meters wide, leaving nothing but destruction and a red mist in their wake. What you hear is when we tell you that we're not yours to take. So be warned if you go trawling now out on the open shores. We will take down every single ship until trawling is no more. Heave-ho, watch it go down to the belly of the ocean floor. And we'll sing and cheer as it disappears when we sink the Nisshin Maru. That I've grown old, it's still I cannot rest. I feel the need for vengeance like an anchor in my chest. So all you anglers and you fishermen, you come let this be known. Lest you wind up like the rest, you better turn round and go home. So be warned if you go whaling now out on the open shores. We will take down every single ship until whaling is no more. Heave-ho, watch it go down to the belly of the ocean floor. And we'll sing and cheer as it disappears when we sink the Nisshin Maru. Heave-ho, watch it go down to the belly of the ocean floor. And we'll sing and cheer as it disappears when we sink the Nisshin Maru. 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 Beneath the light of a full moon, a rebellion has begun, where the exiled and the outcasts have unified as one. For these wicked crimes against the wild, they cannot be undone. So tonight we bring the reckoning, revenge and retribution. Time and time again we say to stay away, but still you parade around on horseback in pursuit of your next kill. Now there's crimson in the soil from all the blood that you have spilled. You can take the ground from beneath our feet, but you can't take our free will. So we slip into the shadows and the bramble overgrown, and we weave our silent footsteps to your private stately home. If you look outside your window, you'll see 1,000 eyes aglow, emerging from the darkness to your door. We'll reclaim the land you stole with our clothes. Ooh, will you let yourself succumb to your instincts? They will guide you to the primal in your blood. When you hear that ancient calling and the beating of the drum, you should let yourself surrender and become one of the wild ones. Their silent war against the ferals and the ramblers and the travelers and the poor. So we raise up in defiance, we won't take this anymore. Let the wrath of Mother Nature strike her vengeance and restore the chaos and disorder which you tried so hard to tame. Your signposts on your fences that say no entry can begin. We'll tear down every single board a man has ever made. Can you feel that fire from within? Sister, howl out at the moon and let the reckoning begin. Ooh, will you let yourself succumb to your instincts? They will guide you to the primal in your blood. When you hear that ancient calling, this reoccurring dream, where the whole world was falling apart at the seams, and no one cared to ask why there were holes in the sky, or why the sea had now risen so high. Cause they were all too busy and preoccupied to see the suffering that was happening before their eyes. Ambivalence spread like a plague from the dead. No riots or protests, only silence instead. When I awoke, I saw a glimmer of hope that cut through the darkness and the mist and the smoke. I saw a child feed the birds in the rain. It gave me the sense of a feeling that something could change. If we use our voices all collectively, oh, can you imagine just how loud we'd be? Just a singular word would resound and be heard, and teach us all lessons that need to be learned. Like there's a hidden power in community, and compassion is the only cure to apathy. But we have been told to be afraid of our neighbors, so when they're in need we will treat them as strangers. These imaginary borders we've made need to be erased so we can start over again. Then up from the ashes we will rise to build a bridge across the divide. We've got to come together as one and unify. Do we have to watch the world burn before we all learn to understand? If something doesn't change, then in years to come all of this will be gone, and I'm afraid we'll only have ourselves to blame. So join hands, make a stand. We have got to do what we can to speak out for those who need us and fight for that freedom. And if they don't hear us, we'll sing it again. So join hands, make a stand. We have got to do what we can to speak out for those who need us and fight for that freedom. And if they don't hear us, we'll sing it again and again and again and again. Until up from the ashes we will rise to build a bridge across the divide. We've got to come together as one and unify. Now up from the ashes we will rise to build a bridge across the divide. We've got to come together as one and unify. seasons, they come and they pass, but I know that I will keep finding my way back to that place where I can still see her there in the autumn light beneath the trees. Oh, I wonder if she can see me. I can still hear the faint sound of footsteps, the wind in the leaves. The briefest of moments, I'm here in a dream of amber and golden. It's frayed at the seams. It's somehow I'm still holding on to that feeling like it never